Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
All right. Let's see. Let's share this good footage. There we go. What's up, everybody on this wonderful Wednesday night?
What up, Doug?
What up, babies? If y'all didn't recognize those voices, y'all already know it should be me and Truth Podcast. That's right. We're here Wednesday night at 7mileradio.com. About to kick it with you guys. Woo!
Let's go.
But before we get into our awesome show, as always, I want to go around the room and see what's been going on with my peoples. Miggity, Mac, the infamous Mac, Truth Podcast. I'm gonna say leader. Mac is really a leader. Like, seriously, I've learned so much from Mac. I adore Mac. I thank Mac for it. Because of Mac, I'm here, right? And this is what I feed off on, is them. So I need my people to let me know what's going on with them. I love y'all so much. Mac, what's going on with you?
Man, lifing, but I'm living.
Always.
And I'm surviving. All is well. I don't really have nothing in particular to share about my week this week, other than the fact that I've gotten a lot of rest and I've been able to focus on school. And
yes.
All is well. You know, I pray for all you like-minded mothers out here that have teenage boys. They putting us through it. But I pray for y'all like I pray for myself. That's it.
That's
my
right,
week,
baby.
otherwise, has been awesome. It still is awesome.
I bet it has. Mac is an awesome person. If y'all don't know about Mac, check Mac out. Even outside of this, check Mac out, all right? Awesome person. A blessing. Yay! Right here we got my boy, David. David got us going. He started us off right, y'all. We ain't here about to grub. So if y'all see some stuff in my braces, don't judge me.
Listen,
right?
We got crab boils.
We got a crab boil.
We got motherfucking fettuccine chicken Alfredo potatoes. We got motherfucking moonshine in this bitch.
Ooh.
What was that other shit?
Tito's and lemonade.
Tito's and lemonade.
And Simply lemonade.
I'm gonna stick to my Kool-Aid. Shout out to Crab House for providing us with the vittles today.
Appreciate you.
Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. English. I had a good week. Very good week.
Yeah.
You know, anytime you wake up in your right mind, because sometimes you just gotta look, and even though you don't have everything, you gotta appreciate what God has given you on a daily basis. Tat. How is your week going?
My week has been great. Of course, you know what I'm saying, when you wake up, you have a negative force or a negative spirit against you anyway. You know what I'm saying, when you get up. It never comes in unfamiliar territory. But I think I've been taking those things on very well. God, with that happening, God also makes sure he puts in front of me, you know what I'm saying, what he has for me and who he has for me. And I'm just thankful for that. So my week actually has been great. It's still showing my strength, my character, and my drive. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. All right. So, I want to get around to Mike. Mr. Mike. What's going on with you this week, baby?
What up? Nothing much, you know, just same old, working hard. Glad to be here. Let's get this show popping.
Yay, let's do that.
Hey.
We cannot forget Mark. 7mileradio.com. He is. What's up with you?
Oh, man, you know me, same old shit, different toilet. Another day in Gotham, saving the kids and reporting the crime and
You
shit.
know you gotta do the toilet
You gotta do the toilet flush.
But you know what?
You have to ask me to do the toilet flush.
He
That's
not-
Okay, so I know that, so that's why I'm gonna make
that's
sure
the
from now on.
process and shit.
He's not just saving kids, he's saving his own kids. Tell us what happened today, Mark.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man, had that whole friend of the court mediation situation today.
How do we do?
Yeah, man, we went on ahead and smoked her ass out. I'm waiting for my court date. On the 14th
There you
of
go.
next week,
That's
next
right.
month. I'm sorry. Yeah. She couldn't even keep her composure in court. Couldn't keep up with her own damn lies and shit that she was trying to tell on me.
Right.
I made her expose her own. She told her lie and took it back right there. But yeah, it's all kind of shit that I'm on the horizon of, man. And yeah, man, just
I
looking
can't
forward
stand
to
you.
our events every week as well. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Shout out to Post 1125 and shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be up there doing the damn thing on Harper and Beaconsfield. So. Yeah,
I love how you keep no composure and we all over here like. And we did not laugh, guys, when Mark was talking about him saving his own
put your hand
kids.
down. Put your hand down.
The fuck?
Put your
Wait, Dave hit the blunt?
Dog, that's why I'm just fucked up right now, because I look and I'm like,
Why'd you?
Wait.
See, we not starting this today.
And remember when we had the deaconess on, and he was like, "Well, I'm a deacon. Why don't y'all have to say, nigga? Cause you bring us moonshine. You hit the fucking blunt with us, bro.
Oh my God.
I still love you.
I still love
I still love God. I drink and smoke. I know I love him.
It's
It ain't
2024
nothing.
communion. That's
I'm
all.
just
Wait,
saying, like,
Wi-Fi.
that shit
I ain't got
just.
no reception.
Yeah, guys.
Threw
So
me off.
we having
Oh.
we just having a shocking moment right now.
Dave, I got a greater respect for
I
you,
need that
bro.
card.
Wow.
That card, I need that card.
No, for real.
Matt,
Because it shows your realness,
Matt, do
right?
me a
Yes.
favor. Can you hand me that card up under your please?
You want me to get up?
No, just kick it over. It's some on the front of it.
It's wet.
Y'all is
The floor flooded earlier. I can get it closer to you, but if I bring it to me, it's gonna be saturated. Your ink might be.
Okay. It's
Oh,
wet.
that's
Let me
a-
see it.
Yeah, that's that.
I was about to say blowing it and then no
Let me
Diddy
tell
after
y'all
that.
something.
Yeah.
Deacons in 2024, bro. I would have stayed in church all my life if deacons acted like the deacons in 2024.
Wow.
I know.
It's the
So what
deacon's
I
You
got-
ass.
would have been in there with the custom pastor.
I'll be
Wow,
like,
y'all
hey,
is
D,
crazy.
you got a dime real quick?
Y'all is
Nah, I'm just
crazy.
All
right. Yeah, I know.
His
Ain't-
realness.
I do
Oh, y'all
too.
is
That's my dog. Y'all my dogs.
Y'all haven't even seen the shirt I got on today.
Can we-
Thou
I
shalt not
this is my
try
new
me.
Bible
Thou
class
shalt
t-shirt.
not try me.
Yes.
What's
Move
the
24/7.
24/7.
Yes.
I need that.
Thou
Who made
should not
that?
try me.
I was at Easter Market. And you
Mike,
know how you go over to
I
the
need
bridge?
that T-shirt that,
That
say,
right there. Thou
Right.
shalt
"Thou
not.
shalt not try me." Move 24/7.
Okay.
Ooh, I felt it right
There
there.
we go.
Hallelujah.
Right? And see, this is what I'm talking about. This
Nah,
is
see,
what it's
y'all
all
gonna get me in
about.
trouble.
Truth Podcast. So we've been on Mike's shirt, his shirt. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would love it. Thou shalt not try me. Mood 24, chapter 7. All right, so I'm gonna get over here to David. I'm gonna say David. I think I was saying Mike. You stunned us, but we.
How y'all doing too?
Oh,
I
that
feel
shit
like
just
y'all iced
blew
me
me
out.
though.
a
No,
lot.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's
no,
coming
you
right
when that
now.
started because you paid.
It's right,
But
right now.
I'm
David, what we
very.
got?
What we talking about
What we
tonight,
doing
Dave?
tonight?
And who we got with us, mother?
You know what? Tonight we talking about haters are going to hate, and then actually how
Did y'all
I met.
hear? No, stop.
Oh,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
Did y'all hear how proper he just said that?
Haters are going to hate.
Haters are gonna hate.
Haters are going to
It's-
hate.
I just wanted to point
Said
that out.
that like a pastor that smoke weed.
It's a, haters are gonna hate. No,
On
haters
the
gonna hate.
twin.
Haters gonna
See,
hate.
y'all gonna get me started. But
You trying to speak?
so
proper
this is my to my left. This is my brother. We don't have to be blood. As a matter of fact, the first time I met him was on a hating situation.
Oh,
They were hating on him. He didn't even work at my job, and he came up there, and my coworkers were hating on him.
Why was it? How was they hating on him, Dave?
They was hating on him because
He was the new guy.
no, because he
I was
pulled the
leaving.
girl. He pulled the girl that they couldn't pull.
Oh, okay, Jay Stu.
Damn, there you go, Dre.
So to my left, I have my brother Jay Stu. This is my brother, my road dog, my everything. This is one of the coolest guys I know in life, and I'm glad he is on the show. Jay Zoo, tell 7 Mile Radio what's up.
What up, though? As he said, I'm Jay Stu, a.k.a. Big Baby Daddy, a.k.a. Sexy J, if you know me in the bar life,
Oh Lord.
you know. Thank you for having me. I'm interested. It was just fun even working with y'all, getting prepared, you know.
Likewise.
I'm a little slow in ADHD, so I hope I keep up.
Listen, all of us are. I think we all
of
got
us,
this shit.
we do.
So you gonna
But
keep
I
on
got my
rocking.
just
doctor
manage it
prescribed
differently.
medicine, so, you know, we going to do this together.
Amen. Amen.
That's right.
Yeah. So today's topic is the haters, and when I was thinking of this topic, I always think about Chappelle's show, the Player Haters Ball. So I want to give a welcome. I want to welcome to you this show all the complainers, disgruntled people, critics, simps, racists, Karens, and politicians especially.
All y'all.
To the Player Haters episode. Make sure y'all chime in, tune in. This is your one chance to actually be a hater and be, well, not proud of it, but at least express your voice.
Giving you the platform, hater.
We're giving you a platform today. We're giving you a hater platform.
You left off the thoughts, baby.
Oh, thoughts
They don't wanna see a
and
good
disgruntled
woman shine.
baby mamas
There
and
you go.
baby daddies.
There you go.
Nigga, I'm catching the Holy Ghost.
Oh, no, you go.
I like what Jay said too.
Stop,
She don't want to
stop.
see y'all shine.
Stop it.
Man,
They
you go
don't.
all the time.
Stop telling your thought friend your business. She don't want to see you
Flat
shine.
out.
Say that. Talk about that,
Flat
Jay.
out, Jay.
Let's keep it
Let's
real.
get off into that.
Let's just flow.
My dog.
We'll flow.
I'm just keeping it real. You know what I mean? First, since we all just meeting,
Yeah.
Mike, David, they know me well. These are
Okay.
my outside of work friends. So.
Mm-hmm.
But, I'm a bartender, so I see the truth because people drinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when there's money involved, there's food involved, and they drinking, they start to tell you how they really feel.
Yes.
So, the thoughts, they always interrupt everything. They in the way. It's like when you trying to take a walk and them dandelions just be in your face and shit. Or you walk under a tree and the gnats just get in your eyes. And you're like, damn.
That's the thoughts. The thoughts
Those
of
It ain't
that.
that you even mad, you just in the way. You know what I'm saying? You are impeding progress. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to acknowledge those thoughts because that's what the Sexy Red movement is about.
Oh boy.
Here we
Giving
go.
them thoughts a voice.
I was
So
with you
is
till you
it
mentioned
that they're
Sexy
hating
Red.
on the women that are
want the
thoughts?
voice. Well, ain't nobody hating on the thought. Don't nobody want to be recycled. You know what I'm saying?
No, but the thoughts, are
Skip
they
your leg.
hating on the women that are not thoughts?
They are.
Okay.
They gonna tell you, girl, why you working so hard?
Mm.
Why you treating that man right? Why you ain't going out instead of watching them kids? Hold on, this their favorite one. I got some niggas. You
Right,
feel
they
me?
always got a gang
They
of
always
niggas
got
that
a
can do better.
gang of niggas. We can get this money. You get what I'm saying? They just in the way. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta get them out your way. That's male or female, but a thought is a consistent leech and hater all in one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He said a leech
They
and
gonna
damn,
suck your
and a
blood
hater?
and bother you. You know what I'm saying?
And then use it against you too. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen those ones, you know what I'm saying, they know all their friends' business or know what they did last summer with them and any of that stuff, and they go and they repeat it, you know what I'm saying? You show even more hate.
That's the worst
Yeah.
type of motherfucker, the motherfucker that you confide in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That will take what you said to them in
Yeah.
confidence as soon as they mad.
Yeah.
But see, this
Not even
the
if they
signs,
mad.
bro. Like people, they ain't even gotta be mad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just gotta
Oh,
not
some
like
devious
it. You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Just
So
not
some
like it.
hater ass shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I got something to use against you, right?
Well, if you look up the definition of what a hater is
What up,
somebody
Solomon?
that frowns on your success. So
Yes.
that's what it is. It's not about, like, when I watch Player Haters Ball, why he got to have a new car? Why he got to have cash? And it was like, one of the guys was like, he even hated on special people. He had called, what was he nominated for? He had called a bomb threat on the Special Olympics.
Yeah.
Like, that's hateful.
Yes.
I was like,
That's
Yeah.
kind of funny though.
They
That's
can't
a
get
good
away.
They can't get around and you still hating on them. Like, damn.
So
Yeah.
speaking of the definition of haters and hatings, right? It's somebody that literally has a disdain for you. I don't care how much they smile in your face, how much they congratulate you, how much they fake clap for you and and they say, oh, you got a big old house, and they be like, I like your little house. It's just certain inferences, right, that people make that will, if you're paying attention,
Yeah.
you will know whether or not they're congratulating you or hating on you, right? It's a very strong negative feeling towards a person. It has harsh criticism. Like, I can give you constructive criticism, right? But that harsh criticism, girl, you stupid. Instead of, girl, look, I wish you would make better decisions. There's a difference.
There you go.
That motherfucker that just labels you and judges you in a situation rather than try to address the situation and coerce you or encourage you through it. I mean, haterism is real deep. It's a disdain for a person for various reasons, right? Not just jealousy, not
Right.
just envy, because
Right.
in my mind, to be very frank, when I really thought about this topic, my initial thought was the flip side of the coin of hating is jealousy and envy and wanting to be where that person is. But there are so many
Yeah.
reasons why people hate, and it really ain't just about jealousy and envy, right?
Right.
it's a hostility towards others. Like somebody can come to me and be like, you know what, I fucked up, I did this, I did that, and I'm like, you's a dumb bitch,
Right.
right? Instead of, you know what, baby girl, everybody make mistakes. We all fuck up. It's how you get up and get behind it.
That's right.
There's a difference between critiquing, understanding, and encouraging, and just having a disdain, because your response shows how you really feel.
That's right.
Right? So again, it's not always about jealousy and envy. How do haters express hate? Right?
Right.
Verbal attacks.
Mm-hmm.
May I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because what you just said makes a lot of sense, but I'm wondering, is that different in the genders? Because me, Mike, and David, we're not nice to each other. So, you know, like,
but there's an understanding, though.
D is my brother. I'm like, nigga, this nigga called a I'll be like, bitch, where your ugly ass?
But there's an understanding of that language between you, right?
It was a conversation we was having on the podcast just earlier today, talking about the disdain against amongst women as far as why they don't get along with each other, but men do. And I said, you know what? It's real simple in my mind. I said, you know what? Men compete with each other in public for fun. And that's what y'all to describe, right? But women compete with each other in private out of spite.
To conquer. So men compete to win.
It may just be
women
different.
compete to conquer.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
That's what I believe. Because, like you said, you could be on a basketball court, you can be fight to the finish. You could talk shit all day on the basketball court, right? And then be boys after that. Females, we in the goddamn makeup trailer and, you know, some shit pop off, then nigga, we hate each other for the rest of our fucking lives.
That chick can walk
There's
in
a
or
difference.
walk in the room, you at the table, they at the table with their girls, and that bitch thinks she the shit. She
All
don't
the
like her,
time.
don't even know her.
All the time.
Because she feel intimidated by that woman's presence because she look at her and see something in her that she don't have.
All the time.
So the way people express hate is verbal attacks. One.
Verbal attack, yeah.
And words matter, right?
It does.
Choice of words matter, right? So there's a good way to say what you want to say.
Right.
And there's a way that you know is going to break a person down.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And when that conversation breaks you down, that's your sign that that's a motherfucking hater.
That's right.
And not somebody that's trying to encourage you, acknowledge wherever you may have faltered, but encourage you in the process. If they don't encourage you in the process, that's a motherfucking hater that's celebrating your downfall, right?
Yeah.
Social exclusion.
There you go.
Suddenly, you're not even invited to motherfucking places, right? Right? All of a sudden, the whole crew getting together and you just ain't getting invited.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's people that really don't want you to fuck around. They'll fuck with you.
Yeah.
But they really don't want you to fuck around in the social environment, right? Because that means I really gotta fuck with you. That means you're gonna know some of my secrets. That means you're gonna know more about me than I want you to know. Those are haters, right?
That's right.
People that listen to rumors or gossip, right?
Right.
Right, like you can know me. You can have your own independent relationship with me, right?
Yep.
But you hear one thing,
Yep.
and that automatically tips and shifts the relationship. Guess what, nigga? You was waiting on that shit. You was a fucking hater.
That's right.
My nigga.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
Yeah.
That's right.
Like, stop playing with people out here. Like,
That's real.
if you really bout that shit, then you gonna defend that shit and you're gonna come address that motherfucker personally and get a clarity. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise,
Don't come tell me what a motherfucker said about
if
me.
you can flip the script because of what the fuck you heard,
I'm with
nigga,
you on that.
you a hater. You ain't bout me. You loyal to what you heard. You ain't loyal to me.
That's right.
You
What was
understand
you
what I'm
saying when they were saying what they were saying
Exactly.
about me?
Right.
What was you saying about what they were saying?
Nigga, while
when
you
they
was
said what they
listening,
said?
how did you
What they
respond?
said about?
Yeah.
Did you just take it in like a motherfucking
Yeah.
sponge?
Exactly.
Or did you wring it out, my nigga?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because depending on how you handled that situation
Exactly.
determines,
Yeah.
to me, whether or not you a hater or
Yeah.
somebody that's for me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
And then the other thing is past experiences. It's not just about jealousy and envy. I can be a person can be very insecure and project those insecurities onto another person, right?
Exactly.
They can
Yeah.
feel insufficient and inferior and
Exactly.
feel like they got to bring down the next motherfucker to bring them up. That's
Exactly.
a hater.
Yeah.
But then when we're talking about past experience, let's just say, for example, a white woman was raped by a black man,
Right.
Right.
right? And now she's afraid of all black men.
Right.
It's overgeneralizations, stigmatizations, trauma
Yeah.
that can produce hate, right?
That's true.
I can hate on all black men because I was raped by a black man. So it's not just because, oh, I think you're doing better than me.
Yeah.
It's not just because, oh, I think you are better than me.
Right.
It could be something that's way beneath the surface.
Yeah.
But that's why we got to pay attention. We got to pay attention to how people respond, how people communicate, how people react, all that type of shit. They will communicate to you whether this is a person that's for you or a person that's a hater waiting to hate.
Yeah.
And I agree with that also, because I was looking, and you know what I thought of? A lot of people that you see hating,
Yeah.
I feel that they think, okay, if I hate on this person, it's going to make up for the lack of what I don't have, or to hide
Yep.
what I don't have. And I was
Or how I
always,
really feel.
or how I really feel.
Right.
Like Biggie, and I was listening to what was it, Life After Death. I was listening to Biggie Smalls earlier today, thinking about this. And Biggie has a quote. He says, "You see two kinds of people. We have players and we have player haters. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful." And I'm like, this is how I was seeing it, because as I was talking to D-Mac earlier, I was talking to Jay. A hater is really one who resents another person's success.
Yeah.
And if you look at most of the people, they like, okay, how did he get this? How did he get that? And I had to make a confession to myself, and I didn't realize this. I was a hater when I was first born.
When I
was younger,
when you
when I
came
was
out the womb.
Okay.
No, well, I'm not calling it the womb.
Well, that's one way to be accountable for your own actions,
I
Dad.
was a hater on that side, and it was crazy because I was the
I ain't
guy.
know him then.
Don't do that. See, that you was real disrespectful.
I'd have
Don't do
fired
that.
that nigga.
Because you know what, and I realized it. I was a hater, and I was hateful because at that time in my life, I was a spectator.
You weren't a participant.
I wasn't a participant. I was a spectator. But I had to. And I didn't get over that. I would say until I was 25. And I was like, damn. Okay. Instead of me hating on everybody, why don't I just get out and hustle on my own? And it's where I came over that side. So to all you haters out there that's tuning in, there is hope. We gonna have a phone number. You can call in. You can share your testimony. You can get rid of that hater today.
313-723-0481. You want to be healed from haterism? Call in.
Call in.
We call in. We'll set you up with a sponsor. We gonna do just like AA. We gonna do everything.
One day at
today.
a goddamn time, my baby.
One day at a time.
I'm gonna talk about your ass. I didn't
Please
know that.
do. So we
I'm not nice at all.
Okay, so we got one person on the panel that we don't want you to reach out to, and it's Jay Stu.
yes.
He's not
chiming
going to
in.
have compassion. He don't give a fuck. You're a hater, and that's how you're going to be held.
That's right.
Yes. So I'm so glad that Mac, as always, gave us the difference between things, explain things. Mac is good at research, and Mac's just good at just knowing shit. We also need to know about critiquing. Right? What's the difference between critiquing?
Keeping
Okay.
it real
Keeping it
and
real.
hating.
Before that, what are the causes, though? Like, what causes people to hate?
And you
Like, let's
actually
talk about
touched
the
up.
causes.
Resentment.
I only touched on a couple in terms of jealousy and envy and the flip side of that, but it's some other ones, though. Like, what are the causes? Like, what do you think would cause a person to hate on another person?
Seeing what they lack in themselves. I'll give you a perfect example, like how about politicians. If you look at a lot of the debates, a lot of the politicians will, instead of talking about what they can
The
do,
issues.
they'll bring up about
What you not doing.
exactly. If we hear
Don't
about
y'all
Trump's,
make me
if we
make
hear
y'all
about
mad.
Trump's thing one more time, which some of the stuff Trump be saying be funny as hell. I can't.
It is.
I be like,
That
I
nigga
would.
believe that shit.
I feel if
No,
Trump, I feel if
100%.
Trump was at the Fox, I would clearly
He
go
be
see
keeping it
him.
real.
He believe that shit.
He be keeping it real.
That shit. When he said, if I'm in jail, I'm still gonna run and win. I thought that was the most balls ass shit I've ever heard in my
So
life.
can I
But
ask a
it's
question?
true.
Can I keep it real?
Go right ahead.
Can we say the funniest shit that happened in this shit is when the nigga Biden, they asked the nigga about Corona, and that nigga said, nigga, you can't even golf. You don't even carry your own motherfucking bags. That's why you ain't got no good handicap, nigga.
Or when he said, I don't think he know what he
Looked at him like
said.
he was crazy. He said, "Man, let's be professional, man."
So would you call that hating when Biden? You would call that hating when Biden brought it up because that had nothing to do with.
He just wanted to shit on him.
He just wanted to shit
Yeah,
on him.
dagger
So that
for
wasn't
dagger.
for that- right.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
these niggas
Some haterism is retaliatory, right?
Exactly.
It's retaliatory.
If I don't have nothing to back up what I'm saying, well, fuck you and your mama too. That's why your mama a whore. Like, nigga, we talking about the
Why is
economy.
my
What the fuck
mama
that
in
don't mean?
this
Exactly.
shit, bro?
Right,
You know what
that
I
hating
mean?
just went real left right there.
Yes.
So let me ask y'all this: Do you think a lack of understanding of others can present a haterism in you? For example, or let's say you have a like for me. Let me give y'all an example. Like, and I'm not gonna say I was hating. I was scared.
Okay.
You know, I'm fresh into LGBTQ, RST, VWXYZ. Right?
Okay.
I'm fresh. in
Right,
this
right.
Years ago. And I go to a pool hall, and it's this man dressed like a woman, right? And everything I heard about them was not good. So
Gotcha.
when I encountered this person, I didn't even want to shoot pool with him because I was, like, scared of him, right?
Oh, wow.
But it's like I wasn't hating, but I was judging based on a lack of understanding and a lack of information. Do you think that sometimes, even when it comes to different lifestyles, right? You got religions that are at war right now, right? They're hating on each other because of they don't agree with each other's lifestyle and religion, right?
True.
So I got a question when you say that, because I had looked up something. So you say they're hating, or is each religion keeping it real? Because when I looked at the definition of keeping it real today, it said to be authentic and true to yourself. So when you just said that part about religion, D-Mac, do you think they hating, or they just keeping it real, being authentic
Well,
and
what
true
I
to
think
themselves?
is you can be true to yourself
on
and your
business.
religion, right? You can be true to yourself. Have your religion, have your beliefs, have your faith. But you can also have a respect for other faiths. The reason they're at war is because they don't have respect for each other's faiths. So yeah, they're hating. Because to me, you can be Catholic, you can be a Jew, I can be Christian, you could be Muslim, you could be not atheist, you could be a demonic worshiper, and I'm not saying that in any particular order, so I don't want nobody to feel no
Gotcha.
kind of way. You're entitled to how you feel, freedom of religion, freedom of all that, right? I can respect it, but do I have to go to war with you in that? That's where the hate comes in. When you have Muslims against Christians, where you have Christians against Jehovah's Witnesses, where you have Catholics against Protestants. You understand what I'm saying?
going to war
That's
trying
where
to-
it's the against
Trying
part.
to eradicate each
You
other.
can believe what the fuck you want to believe.
Yeah.
And you can stand on that and believe in that. But you can also respect what others stand on and believe in. And if you don't respect it, then yeah, you're a motherfucking hater. That's my answer.
Okay.
And I'll piggyback off that because it just doesn't have to be religions. Even in own religion, I'll give you, like, the church I go to is what people would call a mega church. Like I said, I go to it because I love the Lord. I love the teaching. It makes me want to study myself. But you'll have other churches out there like, why is their church so big? Or why are they giving? Why are they doing this? I feel they were even hating on my pastor when they were doing a food drive. And it was during COVID. All they had to do was fill out a form for tablets for the kids and for free food. You have people hating. Why do they got to fill out a form? Why they got to just do this, this, and that? Why can't you just give? And it was because they were getting, funding and stuff from people, and they just want to make sure stuff was going to the right people that really needed it. But you didn't hear nobody hating about why they got to fill out a form for PPP loans or why you got to do this, this, and that. So it's not even just the separate religions, but it's inside the religion as well.
That's a good take, Dave.
That's true.
So I was also looking at other stuff as well while I was studying the topic, but I know we wanted to dig a little bit deeper into what the causes were. So we talked
Do y'all
about.
think
go ahead.
competition is a reason?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Y'all
definitely
remember? I don't know. I might be
For the
I might be
losers.
dating myself,
Yes.
right?
for the losers.
For the losers.
Definitely.
Yeah. Remember,
I just feel like
remember-
somebody got to keep it real. I'm a Chad. I got to keep it cool, real for the cool people. I'm the hate it all. I don't have to hate. I don't talk down. I was raised right. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
It's all good. I'm happy with me.
That's right.
You feel me? I'm doing what I want to do. I get the girls I want. I'm working the job I want to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I don't really even care what you're talking about.
And
I really just don't even want to hear from you.
That's key, though, right?
Yeah.
Because
I'm
as
just
long
kinda
as
in my
you're
own
content
zone.
within yourself,
That's
there's no
right.
reason to hate on another
Yeah.
motherfucker, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
Right? If
I'm
you
very
content within
nonchalant
yourself,
about that.
why would I hate on what you got going on? Nigga, I'm on my own path,
Yeah.
on my own trajectory.
Yeah.
Amen.
It's not at your pace, it's
Yeah.
at mine, and what's ordained for me will be for me.
That's
There
right.
you go.
But the
Right.
hater's in
As
competition with
As long
himself.
as we respecting
Yeah,
our
that's right.
fellow mankind, not men, but men and women, children, everybody. As long as we respecting the people we got to share this planet with,
Right.
you know, we should be able to move.
That's right.
But I got to be real. I
Yeah.
think it's always a weak nigga starting, and then when I say nigga, I mean
Right.
female, male.
Yeah, yeah.
A weak motherfucker starting some shit,
Definitely.
creating haters. That's what
Yeah.
I run into.
That's right.
It be one weakling
Yep.
that just can't fuck with me. So they just discuss me all the time.
That's right.
And then it start off, people just don't like me because of this one person. Then it turns around every time. That's how me and him became friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it turns around every time like, this nigga really cool. He be
Yeah.
chilling.
Exactly.
That be
I
the
really,
thing. That
he
be
really
funny
be
part.
cracking jokes. I do comedy. I'm not into all that. I play video games. I like anime.
Yeah.
I just look cool.
Yeah.
So you looking at me differently than who I am.
Yeah.
And if you get to know me, we can talk about anything, sports, whatever. It's all good.
Yeah.
But people just feel like because other people think I'm cool, they have to create a narrative
Right.
because they're really just trying to reach over the level that they at.
Right.
Exactly.
That's what it comes. Can I be real with you, Max?
Go right
They
ahead.
trying to be something. That's where the hate comes from.
Yeah.
Fat want to be skinny, skinny want to be fat, short want to be tall, the tall girls too tall, want short niggas embarrassed. The niggas want to be females, the females want to be niggas.
Right.
Everybody want to be something
Everybody
different.
want what they can't.
Ain't nobody
You get what
okay
I'm
with
saying?
who they
We
are.
forgetting to be grateful at some point.
Yeah.
Gotta be good in your skin.
That's
I
right.
gotta take it full circle. We forgetting to be grateful and just be good at what we good at.
That's right.
I put what I do. My profession is bartender. I worked everywhere. I work with the best. All of them have a good impression of me. I'm great at it. You
That's
know
right.
that.
Exactly.
You know that. And I can put that against anybody, but I would never talk down on you for
Yeah.
your skill too.
That's right.
We gonna get together and make more money.
That's
That's
what I'm
right.
talking about.
That's what we should be doing.
That's
I'm
what
building
most
the app.
people should be.
Yeah.
There we go.
There
But
you go.
you got people that, people hate sometimes because they get in their feelings.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
I
it's a lot of people out here
Bored.
that get real emotional and respond to shit emotionally, and it don't make logical sense,
It
and
doesn't.
it makes you look like a hater.
Yeah.
Especially a
Because
man.
you're doing shit. Say that shit one more
Get
time.
your shit together. Nigga, you cry
Can
one
you
more
please
time.
say that shit one more time?
You cry one
Can I
more
get a
time,
something,
nigga.
a
I'ma take
sound
this
effect
belt
or
off.
something?
You know what? I feel so compelled right
Crying
now.
ass
I want,
nigga.
if everybody that's looking at this program right now, I want to be like a televangelist. I feel,
Come to the altar.
I need you to come, I want you to
got
do
the
this
light
chant with me. I want you to, if you're out there and you a hater and you feel that you
Oh.
cannot reform, I want you
There
to,
you go.
I want you to do this chant. I
Lift
want you
your
to close
hands
your
in the
eyes.
sanctuary.
And I want you to repeat this after yourself.
Yes.
Hating
Hating.
That's
won't
not for you.
make me
It's for the haters.
who I want to be. I want you to say that one
Say
more
that
time.
Write it
Dave.
down.
Hating
record this.
Say that shit, Dave.
will not make me
That's right.
who I want to be.
I hope y'all record.
I want to
this.
say it one more time for y'all. I'm trying to reach everybody in
For the
this
haters in
airwave
the
that is a
back
hater.
balcony row.
There we go.
Say it with me. Hating,
Hope y'all saying it.
clear your throat when you do it. Hating won't make me who I want to be. There it is right there in a nutshell.
Thank
Preach.
you, Reverend Dr. Deacon Doug.
So in other words, down on another motherfucker really don't up you. It make you look
It make you
crazy.
look bad.
It make you
And
look
don't
bad.
Make
Tell
you
her
look
that
like
all
a
day.
hater,
Really
my
bad.
baby. So stop with the fuck shit.
That's right.
Just relax.
What is the fucking difference between hate, critiques, and keeping it real, Mike?
All
Jay, I
right.
want y'all to debate this topic.
All right, I'm gonna go first, Jay, because I want you to end it. So I was thinking about this heavy at work, and I was like, what is the difference? So I said critique. Let me look it up. Let me see what it really means to critique somebody. That's a careful judgment in which you give an opinion about a good or a bad part of something. So you're giving each side when you critique something. Okay? So we've already gave the definition of hating, but I'm going to just do it one more time. A person who actively and aggressively criticizes and disparages something or someone. So you being real particular when you a hater. You ain't giving a side. You being real particular.
Not only that, repeat that definition again. I'm going to point out a word that you said.
A person who actively and aggressively criticizes and disparages something or someone.
Deacon Biles, what was that first word you said that they do? What? How do they do it?
Actively.
Actively.
They actively seeking to hate on you.
It's not
like you or talk about you.
They don't do it once a month. They don't do it once a year.
Oh no, you
they do it once. They
consistent with the critique.
Yeah, you in their line of you in their you in their eyesight. You in their sight.
That's crazy.
They got their sight set on you to hate on you, and then keeping it real was to be authentic and true to yourself. So when I broke it down, I was like, dang, okay. I was like, how can I relate to this? And I was like, sports. When you think about it, and for our sports people here, we go keep it simple. We'll just say Michael Jordan, right?
No, let's talk about LeBron and his son.
No,
people hating on Bronny?
Yes, people hating on Bronny.
You think they're hating on Bronny because of the fact of who his dad is?
Yes.
No, he's trash, but
I know it.
So when you just keeping it real, was you hating? When you just keeping it real, was you hating?
I ain't get to finish. I ain't get to finish. He is trash, but I would do the same thing for my son. When I open my business, he gonna be the you know.
So let me ask you a question.
Right?
Yeah.
Did not LeBron James Jr. have to prove himself to some degree?
No, he trash.
No, so if this nigga couldn't shoot,
Right.
okay, great, but
play.
if he couldn't shoot, if he couldn't do shit, you think they would have drafted him?
Nope.
Yes.
Just because of LeBron?
Listen, I can prove it to you. You know who the only player worse than Bronny is Tenesis. This nigga name is Tendonitis Antetokounmpo.
He talking about
this
Giannis.
nigga plays on the bench. This nigga is a little bit better. Listen, this nigga is a little teeny bit better than Bronny. And this nigga should be like the best player at LA Fitness or some shit. You know
Not even LA Fitness for real.
This nigga is boo-boo. But his brother is Gianni. And when your brother is
Giannis.
Where did you don't?
Hey,
Yeah, they call him Giannis.
Giannis.
So
Hey Mac, when you in Rome, you do as Giannis do.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you gonna do? Let him go to LA?
So men, y'all think that the only reason he got drafted is because he's LeBron James' son?
Drafted by the Lakers, yes.
No, do you think he would have been drafted 55th, whatever the fuck it was, by 55th. Any other team? Do you think he would have put himself in the draft and never would have been drafted if LeBron didn't threaten the bitches not to draft him?
Absolutely not.
Look, not only that, his agent, what was that?
Absolutely not.
Paul.
Rich Paul.
But I would do it though. Rich Paul called people and said,
do not draft him.
That's what I'm saying. There was pressure not to draft him.
Yeah.
Do you think, though, that who he was and who he portrayed himself to be in and of himself as an athlete, fuck his dad's name, do you think anybody would have drafted him outside of that?
Yes. I think he'd be a bench player on a college team right now. According to his ability. He could not. He can't start at USC. The guy in front of him is better than him. He
Dennis
averaged
Rodman's
less
son
than
was
4
starting
points.
on
He
USC.
is terrible.
Well, he only played half the season because he had a little heart condition, so we got to give him a break.
Yeah, but you need to break and play another season in college.
Do you consider the heart condition when you draft him? Like, what if this nigga can't live out the contract?
Right.
Yeah, they do, but at that point, that's when you say this LeBron's son, so I'm gonna take a flyer.
So, in other words, he was drafted simply because he was LeBron James.
Whoever got
and
that's why he's getting a lot of hate.
And you're making history because no player has played.
Yeah, he's getting hate because of nepotism, but it's a lot of them that
sometimes people hate because they feel like this person didn't work for what they got. It was inherited, right?
Absolutely.
So they're hating on his favor.
Yeah.
And that, and like you said, that's not just in the sports.
That's
in life. That's in the church. You've had people hating on people because they're called a leader.
You
or
got
they're
to be the
called
head
a
usher and
minister.
you just joined the church.
Or you over children.
That sound deep. You be getting hated on because you over the children.
Listen.
We're going to say that. We're going to say that for another show.
There
you
go.
go.
My topic.
No,
Church antics.
But before we
children, y'all.
Yes, but before we go any further, Erica is coming with these comments. Erica, you need to call in. She said what?
313-723-0481. Erica, go ahead.
Erica is getting it in. She said, what about the secret haters? If you speak with them, they won't mention or give congrats on something, and you know they know about it. And a situation came up like that. Did anybody hear about Rick Ross? He congratulated, I guess, his ex or his baby mama because she got an honorary doctorate, but wasn't even at his son's graduation for high school.
Okay.
I was like, damn, that's...
So you felt like he was hating on her in her moment? Or
No, he was hating on his son. I'm like, why would you not even show up to your... And I said, honorary. All you did was don't make money. Your ass did not go to school or nothing. And then she gonna be up there talking about, well, call me. Well, maybe let me calm down because then I'm gonna sound like I'm hating. Because she got paid.
about to say.
I had to take a... I had to take it. You know what? I had a relapse. I had a relapse.
You just married, that's all.
Hold up, let me check. Let me do my own. Wow.
You got to watch. You got to watch.
Wait a minute, let me do my own check. Hating won't make me who I want to be. Hating won't make me who I want.
You got to watch Lifetime. That's part of the deal.
Okay, I'm back with y'all.
Okay, you got the hate washed away.
No, but for real though.
That's why they beat you up in Canada, Ross. You was about to say that, wasn't you?
No, I was not. I clearly was not going to say that.
We supposed to be happy for the other fat guys, man. We supposed to be cheering our people.
Did y'all mention, how when motherfuckers is loud about your failures, you know what I'm saying, and silent about your success? I know
but do you know? But see, that goes into the signs. Like earlier when I was talking about the people that it's like, I like y'all little house.
Yeah,
that little minimization, that little minimization of your accomplishment, right? It goes also into the non-acknowledgement of your accomplishment. Everybody else can like your shit on social media, except the people that you really thought gave a fuck about you.
Exactly.
Right? And they don't say shit. They don't congratulate you. They don't give a fuck about you. They just watch. You know what I'm saying? Off on the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? But it's like. I have learned in life that in my almost 53 years of living, I don't push shit past no motherfucking body, bro.
Okay.
And you have to take that position so that you're not devastated when people show you who the fuck they really are.
Exactly.
And I've gotten to a place in life where when people show me, I fucking believe you, and I function accordingly. But then guess what? I'm the problem. I'm hated on because I've peeped your shit
and adapted to it
and have moved accordingly. But I don't. Guess what? You have to. As much as people will hate, you have to not give a fuck about haters.
Yeah, that is true.
You gotta keep pushing forward for sure.
So we can talk about how much people hate, but who gives a fuck?
Right.
Like, at the end of the day, do they impact your daily life? Do they pay your fucking bills? Do they make any adjustments to how you would flow with or without them?
Exactly.
So why the fuck do I give a fuck? Is the question. And if I do, then that's internal.
Yeah.
And I need to deal with me and not you.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. You know what? I am so glad that just listening to y'all before it even became my turn.
Yeah.
But everything y'all said actually goes into what my part of the topic is. Hating in the workplace.
Oh,
okay.
Right.
Talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Definitely with.
Hold up, before you go, all my coworkers tune in for this one. I just want to make sure I'm not going to reiterate it tomorrow.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all. That's right.
Go ahead.
And anybody that I used to work with, tune in too. I hope you're watching because this is about you. And then
There
again,
you go.
at the end, I'm gonna have David give you guys
Shalom.
what you need to chant. All right, because you need this. Hopefully, it reached someone. So hating in the workplace, definitely like D-Mac said earlier, and I was so glad when she said it's like. Every time, so we get to talk about stuff, we all be hitting on each other's stuff, and that's what we keeping it real, right? Insecurity, definitely. So let me explain give a few examples of hating in the workplace. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys out there can relate. Feel free to call in 313-723-0481. All right, so we're hating in the workplace. So I'm gonna give what happened to me before a few times. So I was with 2 different plants. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the plant workers are on there, and the ones I'm cool with. Hey, I love y'all. We stuck together. So when I went to both plants, I had moved up the ladder like extremely fast. I guess a lot of the hate. I'm gonna talk about hate first from your coworkers. I'm gonna talk about hate from upper management, and so forth. So as far as the coworkers, when I came into those plants, my thing was I applied for this job. I came in to get this job. Let me go in here and do my job to the best of my ability. Learn what the fuck, I need to learn. All of their do's, I already looked them up, I'm pretty sure I know, all of their don'ts. And I looked them up and saw what their do's were and what they were about first, right? So I go in and I'm like, hey, show me everything throughout this plant. If it's downtime and where I'm at, if it's down, whatever and stuff, show me the next line over there, show me that shit over there, this and that, whatever and stuff. So when I walk in, I want to make sure that I learn where I'm at, right? We pushing out a product, let's push the best product out, period. So I was one woman that walked into the plants, and I had moved up in both of them within 90 days. So one of them I had moved up 3 notches, right? So I'm looking at everybody I'm learning from, whatever. I'm really excited because I'm just like, damn, y'all taught me a lot. Y'all showed me how to work all these machines. I can run these lines by myself. I see that they want numbers. Let's get these fucking numbers, whatever and stuff. I wasn't there trying to be nobody's face, no business, none of that stuff, whatever. Wasn't getting cool with nobody. So that's when the hate started coming in. From both men and some men and women. Men because, I wasn't trying to fuck with them. The women because, for one, I don't care about your business. All y'all hoes knew each other before I walked in this bitch. So you're talking about her, you're talking about me too, bitch. Get on somewhere. You understand? I came in here to learn what I need to learn. And so as I was moving up, I felt good because I felt like with me getting in a position, doors open up for me. My thing is I'm always thinking of what door can I open up for the next person and how can I get everybody else, to move up the ladder as well. So of course I started getting a why her, why her, why her. You'll get that even with men too. So it wasn't just, I'm not just saying this as happened to women, but also with men too. Why them? It's always why them. But my thing was, as I start to see the hate, I smile, I laugh it off, and then I simply say to the ones that I did know that really said it, I'm just like, why not you? You understand? I came in here and I learned off of you. I came and I told every last one of y'all thank you for each position I was getting, because if it wasn't for y'all, showing me the shit or me watching y'all, whatever, I wouldn't be, as good as I am, with this stuff, and moving the way I'm moving. But like I also told them, who else better to have in position, don't fuck with me, but fuck with me. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all hear the emphasis on
Say that one more time.
Say it one more time and say it with the same emphasis on those words.
Say it with your chest.
Because I mean it with my chest. Like my shirt says, I don't know, I don't care, I don't give a fuck. So here's my thing. Don't fuck with me, but fuck with me. You understand what I'm saying? And if we all, can fuck with each other the way we should out here, then everything will be a better, a better place, better atmosphere, whatever it is. That's the one thing I cannot stand is hating. I swear, it used to get on my nerves. I would go home after, leaving these jobs, whatever, because of the hate from my own peoples or from people, period. What the fuck is wrong with you? We all came in here and clocked in, to get one thing done, 2 things done. Exactly. Push out the best product that we can and collect our paycheck. That's the fuck it. But my thing was, I'm one person, I love to see my peoples elevate. I have no reason, to hate on you. I have no desire to hate on you. I don't want anything that you have. Unless I'm looking like, oh my God, I love how their skills are. I love how their work ethics are, things like that, whatever. So I can learn something off of them. But to hate on you, I love when I see people, rise up. What do I need to do? What do they do? I need to critique myself so that I can rise as well. You understand? I use people for those things, not to hate on them ever. I could be going through the worst. I could have not nothing or whatever it is. But guess what? I see the next person shining, and my thing is, that ain't nothing but motivation again. Let me get my mojo back. You understand?
And that's
yes, it is.
It's a matter. Say that.
It is.
That's called accountability.
It is. You understand? And I'm glad that where I
Being
come
able
from.
to see yourself.
Yeah, you have to. It starts with self.
But you know what that is, and
Yeah.
that's the main thing that you have to demand of yourself to even. And I'm gonna go on something, but I'm a Christian, so I'm gonna say it this way.
That's right.
That's the main thing. When you really start to try to get close to God, you have to learn. humility,
That's right.
submission.
That's right.
And as I have tried to get closer to him,
Right.
he has made decisions for me. The people I wanted weren't for me.
That's right.
And he moved
Man,
them.
what?
That's right.
And you gotta accept that.
And it's not just one.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's several. And he put me where I needed to be.
And
with
that's
who I needed to be around.
That's why when I listened to you guys when you got started to tell the what is really critiquing, you know what I'm saying, and things like that, right? That's just like, again, at the workplace, critiquing. So is it really critiquing or the person hating? See, when I got in these positions, sure, babe.
And the employment,
Sure.
right? Place,
Yeah.
right? You have 90-day reviews,
Right.
Or however increment they select for that company,
we got 30.
right?
Exactly.
And it's my job to critique.
Right.
It's my job to tell you where you're upholding the standard and where you may be missing the mark.
Right.
But some people walk away from those because they have an elevated sense of self-aggrandizement, right?
Yeah.
And you think this manager thinks the same, but when you get to this review.
Right.
But see, there's reviews in life.
That's right.
It's not just a 90-day review on employment positions, right?
Right.
It's a 90-day review on my friendship.
Yep.
It's a 90-day review on my relationship.
That's right.
I have to continuously re-examine this shit to see
Right.
if you deserve a bonus.
Yep.
And so, based upon those responses or those answers, then I can determine that either you're for me
Yep.
or not.
Or not.
Whether
right.
you're an encouragement
That's right.
or a hater,
That's right.
right?
Asset or liability.
But
Yep.
yeah, and so
Real.
it's not just okay.
That's
It's
right.
okay in corporate America. It should be okay in life.
That's right.
To reevaluate.
That's right.
Like
And
refinance your
that's true
relationship.
because just like Mac was just explaining as far as reevaluating and things like that, the 90-day review, things like that. And here's that goes to the part of critiquing and or is it hate, like in the workplace. Like I experienced, when I've gotten to higher positions and I had to give out reviews, I had to give out warnings, things like that. These very people that when I got in position that I know I looked out for, y'all know I did. I was even one time, and I can say it now, I was under investigation at one of the plants because of they couldn't understand how certain people was getting what they was getting, whatever. I'm going to look out for people at all times, especially the ones that's good with me. I never had a high turnover rate. None of that stuff going on. Anybody want to call off with me? Any of that stuff, I'm getting them numbers, right? But then when I had to do the part, I used to tell my people, don't make me do that part of my job that I don't really want to do because you really don't have to come in here and get that part of me. And that's the critiquing part. Some people take that critiquing and think that you're hating on them or you hate them. You know what I'm saying? Hating on them or hate them. I had a few people and I know I fed their family. You know what I'm saying? For them working up under me. I know I fed their family. But when I had to do that part and I told them, don't bring no bullshit to my office or that dick and pussy shit and everything else or going around the plant, whatever stuff, don't bring that to me. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? We all good.
So what's the difference between critique and hating?
Okay, so just like if I gave out, let's say, a paper and I'm letting them know, hey, this is where I think you're falling short at out there. You understand? Hey, your performance, something like that, whatever. That's my critiquing. Hey, if you try to do it this way, if you work with these things this way. If
So you got critique coupled with constructive
criticism.
result.
You trying to see them succeed. You're not, everything you're putting out there is to make them better, not
You're
to
not
make everybody
coming at
see
them
them
like-
as worse.
I don't think it's necessary to I think that it is perfectly okay to be about your business.
But with that,
don't think
I've
that's
had
hating.
people when I did that, and I'm critiquing them. I know I am. You know what I'm saying? Wholeheartedly. I would have some that would go and be like, "Oh, she hate me."
No.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? She
It's
hates
necessary.
on me. You know what I'm saying? It's females, whatever and stuff. Oh, she just don't like me. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
necessary.
But that's like the difference between the hating and critiquing. But like in the upper management, things like that. When I started getting upper management, then you had people that was already there in higher seats than I was, or whatever they thought they were, whatever. they were actually hating, instead of critiquing me, it was more or less like oh, well, yeah, a lot of people around here like you and this and they don't really sometimes look good, but you hating on me. You understand what I'm saying? Because you get people that's walking off, from y'all, but I'm getting people to stay and everything else, and they see me coming, they can run to me and come to me and everything else. You're hating on me. You know what I'm saying? You're not saying, hey, I think that you're getting too a little personal with employees or things like that. That's critiquing. You understand? But to be like, oh yeah, 20 people like you, or they all like you, things like that was hating. So I'm pretty sure we all have experienced something like that. Yeah, that's about it. I think we all have experienced hating in one way. It's insecurities. I do believe Mac definitely with past trauma. That made a lot of sense.
It's heavy. And I didn't even think about that till I started diving.
That made a lot of sense. Some people do prejudge and things like that, and you may take it as a form of hate because of something that they went through. It could be somebody that look like you or have your name. You know what I'm saying? Or anything. You understand?
Triggers, yeah.
Or they even say,
I know women don't like me sometimes just because I look like
somebody. Or they even say, what's your sign? And I'll say Taurus, and they be like, oh, like, you know what?
You already
I get that all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get that a lot.
Oh my God, what's wrong? Everybody.
I just want to say critiquing is necessary. Everybody got to get their coattail pulled. Listen, God got with Jesus in the wilderness. You hear what I'm saying?
He sure did.
Come on.
He got with his own son and said, listen, nigga, get your shit together.
Yep.
You already know what you got to do, so let's get it done.
Mm-hmm.
It was just that simple. That's part of the game. And I'm on my son about that. Is that it ain't about what everybody else thinking. You being the best you. And it was times I wasn't the best me, but my mom and my dad, married to the day my dad passed just a few months ago, they was always about the team.
Right.
And they was always about doing your best,
right.
putting your best foot forward. And I didn't always do it, but I ended up getting the opportunity to find something that I was comfortable doing, and I was able to make some good money. And that was the glory of God. That's that it worked out for me, right? That's but I take that same attitude with my son. You do your best. Yeah. You keep your mouth closed. I don't care what they're doing.
You're critiquing.
I tell them all the time, I'm your lawyer. You don't have no opinion. I will come in there and fix that. Yeah. So I have to critique him because I want the best results for him.
Mm-hmm.
But then I don't want him to be dead. Criticism and there's destructive criticism.
Come on.
Absolutely.
And we have to watch our language when we're criticizing.
That's true.
And I don't care if it's a child, a partner, a spouse. We have to watch our language when we're criticizing. Is it my intention to destroy you with my words? Or is it my intention to encourage you with my words?
Right.
That determines whether or not you're coming from a place of hate.
Okay.
Or a place of love. Is your language.
Yep. Because one thing I do like you said, we the 90-day re-up thing. We do it every 30 days at work. We have like they call it a your time with you and whoever your manager is, team lead.
You gotta be able to take all that.
And the words that they use that I do like, they don't say what are your strengths and weaknesses. They say what are your strengths and opportunities. So when you in there, it gives you a chance to be like, oh, okay, you're not saying I'm weak in this, but what could I be better at?
What could I have done to make this a better opportunity for myself? So I'm going to acknowledge my weakness, but I'm going to acknowledge it to the point where I'm looking at how I can use this information to make me better.
There you go.
There's a difference, and that's why language is important.
Yep, it is. Yeah, it definitely is. You got to use your words wisely.
And that went back to what Tat said also when she brought out the sheet about this and stuff. I think with critiquing, you want to see that person do better.
Yeah.
And sometimes and they have classes for when you at the job to show how it was, because a lot of times hating is not what you say, but how you say it as well. And to go to your point about the workplace, there are some instances when people, like if they're a supervisor, manager, or like the team lead or something like that, they have more of the stuff, but because they can't, what they have in their power and position doesn't affect the mindset of the other person, they will hate on that person. Well, this person should fear me and kiss up to me because I have power. But if I'm going into the office every day and I'm doing my job and I know I'm there to support my family and be the best coworker I can be. And I don't fear where it was because I know all of my blessings come from him. It doesn't come from man. So sometimes a hater will have more than you, but because of what they have doesn't make you fearful.
Yeah.
It's temporary.
They will hate on you.
This is not God's world, though. This is Satan's world.
We on earth.
That's why Diddy. That's why Diddy got to do his thing, and Weinstein allegedly.
It's still consequences on earth.
You gotta say
But
allegedly.
I'm just telling you, that's why you can get away with it for a while and get those riches and those glories.
Yep.
You know, because this is his world. Remember, he promised it to Jesus. I mean, I hate to keep going back to the Bible, but it's real.
It's real.
He promised it to Jesus and said, "Hey, if you say F your daddy and roll with me, I'm about to lay this off for you right now." And Jesus told him, this world is whack. I'm going to the real spot. You know what I'm saying? He kept it real with him.
I need that Bible verse redone there. I'm about to bump you, devil. I'm about to go to the other spot. I feel you.
Can I ask you a question?
Go right ahead.
I got a 2-question conversation I want to have with you, DB.
Okay.
Because we know each other.
Yeah, we're gonna wind it. So this gonna be the question he gonna ask gonna be my final thought, and everybody's go through. So we'll do it that way.
Because first of all, Mac, I want us to be friends because if something happened to me, I want you to speak at my funeral. Because you're so eloquent. You like Monica X.
Maybe I need to add that to my repertoire.
I was going to call you Monica X.
Yes.
No, I'm just teasing, but I just love the way you speak because you be on point.
I'm the same way when I first met D-Mac.
It's attentive when you speak.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I appreciate that because it sounds like it's wisdom when you do it that way. It's spoken from a point of experience. But I wanted to ask you, David, real quick.
Wow, my first name. Go right ahead.
Excuse me. I wanted to ask you because when she was saying how you do things, you know our circle, we are rude to each other. Supremely rude, right? And there was times when we were critiquing you heavy and we were actively critiquing you. We were actively on your head, but it was because we believed in you.
Yes.
And look at who you became. Look at who you became. You shot past everybody.
Damn.
You got the wife. You got it all. You got the wife, the hustle, the job, the faith. You made it happen. But you had to get out that bullshit to shine. And we watched you do it, and then Al came right behind you. And he changed his life, and I'm like, damn. And we watching y'all just do that, so now everybody else encouraged that we coming up too, and we building and we getting better. It was necessary because sometimes we had to bring that leadership out of you. Wow. It was a leadership in you that because you wasn't moving the way what you said didn't hold no weight. But when you change what you did, what you say mean it all. So when you tell me about a woman, I know what you got at home. So I'm going to treat my woman like you treat your woman. I can learn from you. We went from staying on Dexter to having homes. Come on now.
For real.
God is good.
God is
So
good.
sometimes you got to speak because God is rough and he got on Moses. I hate to keep going back, but it is what it is.
That's right.
I'm just saying that critique is necessary.
Okay.
You got to check somebody sometimes, and you got to be okay getting checked when you wrong.
Yeah.
So to me, that's where we missed on critique. But how do you feel about the way we communicate? Do you feel we were picking on you? Or do you feel what I was saying, like we just wanted the best for you, and you were falling behind, and we needed you to catch up, and you just, when you caught up, man, you just took off like Usain Bolt.
Because intention matters, right?
Intention does matter.
Intention matters.
Yeah.
If my intention is to build you up, right, then I can handle that. If my intention is to build you up, I can receive that.
Yeah.
But if your intention is to break me down, then that's what it's going to do if I'm not strong enough. But go ahead and answer that question, Dave.
Very simply,
Flat out.
with the and it goes back to the hater. It's got to be the mindset, not just the mindset of the person that's critiquing you, but the mindset of the person that's receiving it. I could have been a hater and said, "Oh, they just trying to point out everything bad because they got everything that I want." But then I have to see for myself. They're trying to get the best out of me. They're trying to keep hammering. They're hammers. And I'm that cold. And they're trying to hammer and hammer and hammer and hammer until that diamond that they see inside of that coal comes out.
That's right.
So it's not only, and like I said, I want the haters to pay attention. Say it with me one more time. Hating won't make you who you want to be.
You gotta believe.
Energy and belief does. And I'll leave it at
You
that.
got to
Ooh,
believe.
can I get a round of applause for that? Yeah.
And that is my final thought.
That's heavy. That's heavy. I don't even have nothing to say behind that because that's serious. It's about the intention of the critique.
Yeah.
And it's about the stability of the person receiving it.
Yeah.
Because intention can be good. But if you are in a defensive standpoint or a defensive position, you're not going to receive it constructively.
Right.
You're going to receive it as if it's intended to destroy you.
Yeah.
And you're going to respond defensively.
That's right.
So what y'all just said makes a whole lot of sense. The intention of the critique
That's right.
and the mindset of the person being critiqued determines whether or not it's perceived as hate
Yes.
or given as hate.
That's right.
And that's my final thought.
Oh, all right. So, my final thought is, since we was biblical at the same time, like we always do. Remember, love always everything. Love carried more weight, and love is the most mentioned word in the Bible, right? Okay. So, hate. Why? Wake up, look in the mirror. If you really are a hater, after chanting, as David instructed, you should. Look in the mirror. Does it really look good on your face? Does it really feel good? You know what I'm saying? In your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. And if it does, and you got type of spirit, then please stay away from the rest of us. All right? No, I'm so
Especially
serious.
Jay, because he will dog you
Yeah.
to
I'm gonna
infinity
hold you.
and beyond.
And I'm funny too.
No, for real.
I told you I do stand up.
Yeah, it's
I
really,
hurt
it's really
your
awful.
feelings.
You know, there's so much hate out here, so much hate aura out here, you know what I'm saying, across the world, you know. And unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, here, you know what I'm saying, in my city, you know what I'm saying. And I'm just saying, guys, you know what I'm saying, try to find some type of love. Try to find something yourself first. Whatever you've been through, whatever you're going through, let it be motivation. You know what I'm saying? Just try to find some love for yourself first, and I'm pretty sure you'll start to love on others as well, okay? It may not be that easy, but it feels so much better. Let's love one another. That's my final thought. Just love one another.
Mike.
If you a hater and if you out there hating, you can do the same things that you hating on that person about. So stop hating. That's my final thought.
That's
Sweet
right.
and simple.
Hey.
And we out this motherfucker.
And we out.
Thank you, thank you.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7